Let's train speedster style.
Pull up your big girl pants and own your power.
We are victorious.
Oh, come on!
What's going on, YouTubers and comic fans all out there? Today we're going to be talking about, it's been a long week. I had some technical difficulties during the week, but I just want to recap real quick on this week's Cwverse. Starting off with Monday on Supergirl. It was a very good episode. They showed Metallo. They showed a lot of real interesting things. Superman was mad at Hank because some kryptonite was stolen from the DEO, and they hurt Supergirl. Metallo hurt Supergirl, and then Cadmus went ahead and created another Metallo and sent them to Metropolis. So that was actually a team up between Superman and Martian the Hunter, and they went off to fight that Metallo while Supergirl and Alex stayed on this one. And then they showed that Cat is actually leaving Catco and introduced Supergirl to her new boss, that is Nebra Carr. If you guys are familiar with Supergirl, there's a lot of things going on in the Supergirl. One of the scenes that Superman is holding Supergirl, that's actually a cover from Crisis in Infinity Earth, number 7. So that was pretty interesting. A lot of people was like, "Oh my God, I like the homage that did that." So then it was Superman's last episode, but we don't know. He might be coming out in the future episodes, so that would be pretty awesome if he does. We don't know what's going on with Superman at this point. Why they only chose him for 2 episodes? It could be interesting. He might be coming out in the rest of the Cwverse. So it'll be pretty cool to do that. On the Flash, Tuesday nights, 8 o'clock, that was pretty cool because they showed Magenta. As you can see, she was the little girl, the young teenager that kind of hurt her father because she got hurt, and that inner demon that she had inside came out and kind of, she has Magenta, by the way. She does have magnetic powers, so that's why she was moving that big boat right on top of the hospital. And then, out of the surprise, a breach opened in Star Labs, and here comes Dr. Wells and Jesse. And interesting enough, Jesse has the speedster's power. So now she has become Jesse Quick. At the end of the episode, they show her with the uniform. So the next episode, they might show her in the whole uniform costume. So that would be pretty cool. Wally West, he wants to get his powers, and he's kind of like, I would say, a little bit jealous, I think. He just really want to get his power, so let's see what happens if he's going to get it, because they already showed him as Kid Flash and how the timeline kind of changed in the Flash. That means that he does get his powers at one point or another. Now, is he going to go to Dr. Alchemy, or is Dr. Alchemy going to come to him to get him his powers? And would he have to sacrifice anything? That would be something interesting to find out. And who is this Dr. Alchemy? That's another thing. You can see that Caitlin pretty much is talking to Jesse, saying, "Hey, how to sometimes you have powers and you don't know how to use them." Caitlin is dealing with Killer Frost's powers, and she's hiding them from the team. So let's see when that's gonna come out. So that's pretty interesting to find out. On Arrow. On Wednesday nights, in this episode, you could see that Watchdog was fighting a criminal and kind of dumped him in this batch, and he became it was Cody from WWE Stardust, and the drug that was actually was selling was Stardust. So that was pretty cool how they kind of symbolized that. So following in there, he became a villain, and he couldn't feel any pain. And then Ali was like, "How am I supposed to trust you if you're doing things on your own? We need trust in the team." And at the end, as you can see, they actually teamed up and they did pretty good as a team. So let's see what else is going to go on. How is his team going to manifest into a better team? In other situations, Deagle, he is in jail and he saw Deadshot in the same cell. He was like, "No, get me out of here!" And then suddenly, when he turned around, he wasn't there. So, is that his imagination kind of messing with him because of his death of his brother? And what's going on with Deagle? In the next episode, it looks like Layla came to Green Arrow and said, "Hey, we need to break Deagle out." So in the next episode, that's gonna be the storyline. And if you guys seen the previews, you see that the Arrow team is about to fight Ali. Be like, "We can't let you do this." So let's see what's gonna happen. It's been a great week. And to end, Legend of Tomorrow, the Justice Society of America came out. As you can see, Citizen Steel met his grandfather that he was in 1942 in the Justice Society of America, and it was actually a real good episode. How the new team, the Legends, hooked up with an original team as Justice Society. So what's going on with the whole CW verse is pretty much intense. I like how they're bringing out more heroes. For all those comic fans, they know him pretty much. A big death at the end of Legend of Tomorrow. And you can see that the Reverse Flash comes out. So there's a lot going on. Damon Dark and the Reverse Flash are the main villains in the Legend of Tomorrow. So let's see. And where is Rip Hunter? Nobody really knows where Rip Hunter is on that. But yet again, we don't know. And stay tuned. Today, Sunday, it is the big Walking Dead premiere. Who is gonna die? We don't know. I will hit you guys up with a video after the show on the Comic Guy Walking Dead session, and it's gonna be intense. What now, the Comic Guy? Who is gonna die in the Walking Dead? That's gonna be interesting to find out. So make sure you guys tune in to my next video on the Walking Dead. It's gonna be every Sunday. After the show, I'm gonna make videos for you guys to see what's going on with the Walking Dead. Rick and the gang. Is Rick gonna get his hand cut off? Who's gonna die? How is the team gonna feel after that? Is it Daryl? Is it Carl? Is it Abraham? Who is gonna die? We're gonna find out tonight. So stay tuned, because after the show, we're gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about what happened in the Walking Dead. So thank you again, guys. Make sure you guys punch the like, press the subscribe, and see you guys next time.